It is the 21st of October, 1922. The RMS Franconia is finally ready to slide down the slipway from the John Brown and Company shipyard. After being built in Clydebank, Scotland for years, the Cunard liner was finally ready to be tugged away so she could be fitted out and stuffed with her boilers, furniture, and funnels. The RMS Franconia was brought to Liverpool, and they immediately begun work on her. She was finished during June, and embarked on her maiden voyage from Liverpool to New York on June 23, 1923. The RMS Franconia was not the first of her kind. Years before, during the Great War, the Cunard liner, that was also named the RMS Franconia, was torpedoed by the German U-boat UB-47 while on her way to Salonika. She would not make it. Another one of her sisters was a Saxonian-class ocean liner that was launched in 1955 by John Brown and Company in Clydebank, Scotland. The Cunard liner was later rebuilt in 1963 as a cruise ship and was named after the famous 1922 liner, Franconia. In 1973, she was sold to the Soviet Union Far Eastern Shipping Company and was now named the Feder-Chaliapin. She retired in 1994 and was laid up at a Black Sea port. She was scrapped in 2004. After the second RMS Franconia was launched in 1922, she went on to have an eventful sailing career. On December 26th, the Franconia ran aground at San Juan, Puerto Rico. Luckily, she was refloated 3 days later. In April of 1929, the Franconia had a collision with an Italian gunboat and a Japanese cargo steamer, but was luckily not fatally damaged. With years of tension, Europe is now at war. Ocean liner companies, such as the Cunard Line and White Star Line, are being asked for their ships to transform into troop ships. The Franconia was rechristened as a troop ship and was sent to be refitted in Liverpool. She was given coats of white paint and was put to work immediately. Franconia had a collision with a French troop ship called the Marietta Pasha and was brought to Malta by the armed merchant cruiser Alcantara. In 1945, the ship was used as the headquarters of Winston Churchill and the British delegation at the Yalta Conference. After VE Day, Franconia traveled across the Atlantic to bring the men back home from war. After VJ Day, the Franconia brought the men back to America from Japan. In 1948, the HMS Franconia returned to the Cunard Line as the RMS Franconia. She switched from a white hull to her original black. In July 1950, after leaving Quebec, she went aground on an island in the St. Lawrence River. She was tugged away from the reef and took to a port to get repaired. After a long 33 years in service, the RMS Franconia retired. The RMS Franconia and her sisters proved to be an invaluable asset, serving with remarkable efficiency and adaptability, leaving a legacy of reliability and contribution that will always be remembered forever.